So, I guess this video, at least at the start of this video, will be about the picture on the video itself. The skinny, scrawny kid who is just sitting on a bench, contemplating a life, or just thinking, or maybe not thinking about anything, just sort of feeling. I don't know, just feeling out his emotions. That was me at one point, like when I was a teenager. I really liked solitude, and I was 125 pounds until my senior year of high school. And that was mainly due to just hadn't fully developed yet. Also, I ran cross country, so any like growth that I would have had, like width wise, like fat, like any fat or muscle I would have put on, like just went straight to my cross country legs or whatever. And I mean, I was pretty muscular. I was just really thin, so you couldn't really I looked like a twink, So yeah, if you don't know what a twink is, it's a really skinny guy. Sometimes has muscle a little bit. Now I'm really beefy and muscular and hairy. I wasn't hairy all throughout high school though. My legs had hair, but that was it. Like my arms didn't. And then when I turned 17, I was able to grow a beard, and I grew chest hair, and I didn't grow any taller though. I was just about 5'8". I grew to be 5'8" when I was 14, and then I didn't grow any hair until I was 17. And that was it. That was my puberty. So I was just this lonely twink kid who had girlfriends every once in a while, and who got sad when I got broken up with and stuff. And it was mainly just this one girl who I really loved, and it was just young love, which is really important. It's an important milestone to hit, apparently, to a lot of these incel types online, which I hit. And then, yeah, but that guy on a bench is, I don't know, it just reminded me of myself. Long hair, just staring down at the cement. That was me in 8th grade, right before high school. So I guess I just wanted to talk about that milestone that I hit. Where I dated this girl over and over again from the time I was 13 until I was about 19. And she ended up breaking up with me and being really brutal and lying about certain things to get me in trouble, and it was really bad. Because I don't know, I think mainly it's because I hadn't really grown taller since I started dating her. I was 5'6" when I started dating her when I was 13. And then I was 5'8" when I stopped off and on dating her when I was 19. And uh, yeah, she wanted a taller guy. Like, she went with this guy who was like 6'3", and he was kind of an ugly guy. He was like really like, he was really pretty ugly and like kind of fat. But then again, like, I'm kind of like ugly. I kind of look ugly right now and fat too. But I think I look better than what he did. But she liked him, and she didn't like me. So yeah, it was pretty brutal because I grew up with her, and like, it was hard. So that teenage love that inevitably either turns into a marriage that lasts a long time or fails. My teenage love failed. So, obviously it was gonna fail. I kept on and off dating her, just hoping it would work. But I dated other women while she was dating other guys. Well, when we were in high school, but it just, yeah, I don't know. I just never took any of the other ones seriously except for her. Now I don't really think about her. I don't really think about her very often. Sometimes I do, occasionally. Occasionally I'll just think about her. And not in an obsessive way, but like just thinking about like what could have been if she had chosen me instead of that guy and then a million other guys. Like, if she hadn't chosen a million other guys and just stayed with me, we maybe would have had like a successful marriage. But now I can't really do that. So, I mean, I can do that, but she's not going to be able to do, like, she's not going to be able to have a successful marriage. But I'm able to do that because I'm a guy. And no matter how many sexual partners you've had or haven't had, you're able to, like, form a pair bond, presumably. Or even if you don't have a pair bond with the woman, like, as long as the woman has, like, a pair bond with you, and she'll want to stay with you, and then you can just sort of be a man, you know, I don't know. It's not the same for guys, you know, like, everybody knows this by now probably, but if you're a guy, then you can sleep around and you're not going to be too affected by it. You're not going to think about it all the time, you know? And you're not going to be as worn down, and you age better too. Typically, except for balding. Like, balding's probably the worst thing that gets most men. Like, I've lost some hair personally, and that's really the only pitfall of I probably look a lot better than I did in my 20s, except for my hair loss. But it hasn't been too bad, so I haven't really thought about it too much. I thought about it a little bit, but it hasn't been, my hair loss hasn't been so bad that it really affects my looks that much. Especially while my hair is as long as it is right now. It's like a medium length, right past my ears. Yeah, it's just, as long as I wash my hair every day, it doesn't look any different. Even if I don't wash my hair every day, it doesn't really look any different. Sometimes if the wind pushes it to one side, you can tell I lost hair, but it doesn't look terrible, I would say. It just looks, I don't know, it looks like I have hair, you know, so I don't know. And it's usually covered up by the rest of my hair anyway, so I don't know. I'm definitely going to look into some products for it. Like, I already know about one product that I used for like 3 months to regrow hair, and I had some success with it, but I ran out, and I need to buy some more of it. Yeah, anyway. It's not like the worst. Like, I've seen people with worse balding. Like if I wash my hair, like, you can't even really see anything. You can't even really see anything like wrong with my hairline. Even if I push my hair back, like, it doesn't like look like too terrible. It could have been worse, I guess, is what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna look. I wanted to point out too that I'm gonna look like that kid on a bench again. Pretty soon, like I might be a little bit more muscular, but like once I lose like 100 pounds, which I'm gonna do, like, I don't know, within like 6 months, because I made that as my goal. Once I lose that much weight, I'm gonna look more like that kid on the bench. And I don't know. I'm going to be about 160 pounds so I'll have some muscle still, and I'll be like, but I'm going to be thin, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm probably just going to, I'm 30. I saw this one guy online talk about how he uses makeup now to like attract women. And there's this picture of this like emo, like punk dude with like white face paint, not face paint, but like face makeup on. And I was like, that looks pretty cool. Like if I did that, I'd probably get a lot of women. Only I'm in a state that like people wouldn't approve of that, and it would be pretty bad. Like people would probably yell at me and stuff. I'm also a Christian, and I'm not sure if that's like satanic or not. So I probably won't paint my face or anything. But I definitely want to like shave my body and like get lean and maybe have lean muscle. And I don't know about painting my nails. Like, I've never painted my nails because I'm not a girl. That's how I've always thought about it. But that seems to be a trend lately, that like guys like paint their nails, like emo guys, like emo punk guys. And I thought about just going for the punk look. I don't know. But I'm 30, but I'm not gonna look 30. Like, here's the thing, like I don't know. I'm like Asian or some shit, because like I don't look like that old. Maybe with a beard, but like even with a beard, I don't really look that old, to be honest. Like, I don't even look 30. I look probably like 18 if I'm being honest with myself. Maybe like 20, but I don't think so. Like, I probably look about 18. And I'm gonna look even more like I'm 18, like more obviously, when I lose 100 pounds. So I don't know. I'm like, maybe I should just roll with these Gen Z people and like get like a 25-year-old girlfriend or something. And maybe I could do that by like being in the punk emo scene. And maybe I'll just have fun and do that a little bit. Which is something I never really got to do as a kid, because I was too busy working. And like just being in a state where you just don't get to go to a concert and have fun at Lollapalooza or whatever. Because I always wanted to like go out and do that stuff. But to me it was just like foreign music, like the music that the music that I listened to when I was in like middle school, for example, was like all punk music. But I was just like, this must be from California. Like I didn't really know where, like just out west somewhere. Because I'm from the Midwest, and it's really depressing with all the conservatives and stuff. And I appreciate like farmers and stuff like that, but people like that, you know. But I'm not really like, I'm not on the left. I'm not left. But like before, like the left went crazy and like started pushing all this trans shit and stuff like that. Not that I hate trans people or anything. I think it's a little bit crazy. Before they started doing that, like I would consider myself on the left. But now I consider myself not left, or whatever that means. You know, just not on the left. And I still want to have like a punk rock emo like phase or whatever. Like I've never done that before. I look young. I'm 30. Why not? I mean, sounds like something fun to do. You only live once, right? And then you go to heaven, hopefully. So I thought maybe I'll do that instead of just moping around on a bench staring at cement. Although I probably won't do too much of that anymore. And I'm not gay or anything. I'm not gay, so I'm not gonna be doing any gay stuff. But I sort of just want to like get into the scene or whatever. I saw one girl, one woman, who was like emo chick out in the Midwest, a bit further west than where I am, but there's definitely chicks like that around here. So I could definitely find some or something. Go to a concert. I just would need to find somebody to drive me to one. Maybe I would go to the tattoo parlor, get some tattoos, meet some friends. My mom knows somebody at the tattoo parlor too because she gets tattoos there. I can't be this social hermit like I was in my 20s. Like, I can't be this guy who just sits at home alone and doesn't do anything and stays out of all the scenes or whatever, you know. Like, all I did in my 20s was just lift weights and try to be stoic, but it's just, and that's really good too, but like, it really weighs heavy on your mind. Like, I went crazy after a while. Like, it was just like too much. So I don't know. I just thought maybe get in the post-rock, not post-rock, but punk rock scene. I really like Falling in Reverse. I don't really know any of their songs, but I like their style. Like, I've just heard them and like seen them a little bit. They're pretty cool. And I like this one guy. I forget his name. What is his name? Social Pose. Social Pose. He's pretty cool. He's not as popular, I think, but he's probably cooler than a lot of different people. And he's maybe on the left, like the crazy left. But I like him a lot. But I don't think I would. I think I would go to a concert, but I don't really know if I'd take it home with me. Probably not. I'm a little bit more conservative than I used to be. Like when I was growing up, like when I was 14, I probably wasn't very conservative. But nowadays, I'm probably a lot more conservative. Or if not conservative, then like new right, you know, like right, on the right. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end the video. But yeah, I want to get in that scene and just have a fun time. And the first step to doing that is losing 100 pounds, shaving my body, probably painting my nails black if I'm being honest. Maybe wearing some like makeup that like some white makeup like with like black eyeliner and shit. I think I know how to do it. Like I think I know how to like make myself look punk rock. Like I can just kind of mimic what the style is. But anyway, sounds really gay to some people, but sounds kind of fun to me. Like I don't know. And some women are really into that, so yeah. And I could go the other way, but I already did this in my 20s though. Like the other way is to like lift heavy weights and be like 200 pounds, lift heavy weights and like be the gym bro who's just jacked. But I've already done that, you know, and it's a lot of work. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't help my hairline. So I might not do that. Anyway, all right. See you later. Bye. Have a good one.